Hey, hello students. Welcome to Project Jee Neet. So in the previous session, we had discussed biodiversity. Biodiversity. So what is biodiversity? The number of species present on the earth is called as biodiversity. Okay. So in the previous session, we are talking about biodiversity. Okay, there are current number of species. There are 1.7 to 1.8. Okay, there are 1.7 to 1.8 million species are present. Okay, that is not permanent. Actually, it's temporary. Okay, so it's a current number of species. Okay, so it is changed in future generation also. Okay, so this is a current number of species. Okay, so identification, nomenclature, all are discussed in the previous session. Today we are going to talk about that is binomial nomenclature. Okay, so binomial nomenclature and also ICZN and also the ICBN all are discussed in this video. So let's start. The scientists and biologists they are established some procedures. Okay, so scientists. Okay, so these scientists are established some procedures to name the organism. Okay, to name the organism. So scientists are established some procedures, okay, to name the organism. Okay, name the organism. That name we are called as scientific name. Okay, scientific name. So by the help of a scientist, so they are established some procedures to name the organism. Okay, so this organism we are called as a scientific names. Okay, so these scientific names, biologists all are accepted these scientific name. Okay, so by the help of a biologist, okay, by the help of a biologist, so the organism, okay, the organism named by the help of a biologist. Okay, so these biologists are accepted universally, okay, all over the world. Okay, so these biologists are accepted all over the world. So the animals are categorized into plants also categorized. Okay, by the help of a biologist, so they are categorized into animals and also the plants. So to name the organism, so in animals we are seeing like ICZN. So in plants we are seeing like ICBN. Biologists are categorized into animals and plants. So in plants they are categorized into ICZN. Sorry, in animal we are by the help of biologist. So ICZN, the name is mentioned. Okay, so in plants the biologists are they are categorized into ICBN. So what is ICZN and what is ICBN means? ICZN is International Coding for Geological Nomenclature. Okay, International Coding for Geological Nomenclature. Just wait a minute, guys. So ICBN nothing but International Coding for botanical nomenclature. Okay, botanical nomenclature. Okay, so ICBN is the International Coding for Botanical Nomenclature. ICZN is the International Coding of Geological Nomenclature. Sorry, off. Okay, this is a off. Okay, so this is off and this is for. Okay, So this is a difference. Okay, so international coding of geological nomenclature and international coding for botanical nomenclature. So the animals, okay, the scientific names given by the biologist. So the animals are categorized into a ICZ. Okay, so the plants are categorized into a ICBM. So this is the ICZN and also the ICBN. So the description of any organism should enable the people to arrive at the same name. Okay, so the administration is given one scientific name. Okay, by the help of a biologist or a scientist. Okay, so one name is used to already and not used second time. Okay, so one name is already used. Okay, so the next time we are not using second time the name of organism, we are not using another organism at second time. Okay, so the name of the organism is already used, so the name of the organism is not used to another organism. Okay, so they are not used another organism in second time, so that is not correct. Okay, so one name is used already, not used second time. So the biologists are proposed. Okay, they established. Okay, biologists are established some procedures. Okay, which are universally accepted. Okay, universally accepted procedures are established. Okay, so that is we are called as binomial nomenclature. Okay, binomial nomenclature. So bi means two. Okay, so binomial nomenclature. Okay, bi means two. So biologists are, they are established some procedures so which are universally accepted. Okay, the biologists or scientists, okay, which are universally accepted, so they are followed some rules and they are followed some procedures. Okay, so they established a binomial nomenclatures. Binomial nomenclature means the naming of the organism. Okay, suppose you will take an example. So we are naming the organism, so they are presenting two, like generic name and also the specific epithet or a specific name. Suppose you will take an example like mango. Okay, so mango, the scientific name of mango is given by the biologist or scientist. So the scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. Okay, Mangifera indica. Okay, the scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica. So Mangifera is a generic name. Okay, Mangifera indica is a generic name. Mangifera is a generic name. So this indica is a specific epithet. Okay, a specific name or a specific epithet. Okay, so the mango, the scientific name of mango is the Mangifera indica. So Mangifera and indica, these two words is present. Okay, Mangifera is generic name and also indica is a specific epithet. So there are presence of two words. Okay, that's why we are called as binomial nomenclature. Okay, so there is a presence of two. Okay, that is Mangifera and indica. That's why we are called as a binomial nomenclature. So the universal rules of the binomial nomenclature. Okay, so universal rules, we are seeing the biological names generally Latin. Okay, so the biological names are generally Latin, but they are written in italics. Okay, so biological names are Latin, but we are writing in italics because this Latin is a dead language. Okay, so we are not using this language. So they are present in Latin, but we are writing in italics. Okay, so the first word in a biological name represents the genus. Okay, the first name is genus. Okay, so the second denotes the specific epithet. Okay, specific epithet. So you will take like an example like Mangifera indica. Okay, Mangifera indica. So this Mangifera indica, the first word is genus. Okay, and the second word is a specific epithet or a species. Okay, so the first word is which indicates the biological name which represents the genus word. Okay, so the second component is a which denotes the specific epithet or a species. Okay, so the both words in a biological name when handwritten are separately underlined. So these both words are biological name. Okay, so which are written separately. Okay, so Mangifera indica. So Mangifera indica, which is separated. Okay, there is a gap is compulsory we put a gap between these two. Okay, so and also we are underlining the Mangifera and also the indica. We are putting a gap by the help of underlining these two lines. Okay, so Mangifera indica, this is a one rule. Okay, given by the scientist or biologist. So this the mango name, the scientific name is Mangifera indica, so which are separated by the underlining. These are underlining. Okay, so underlining these words. Okay, so which are separated. So both words in a biological name when handwritten separately and or printed in italics to indicate their Latin origin. So the first word denoting the genus and with a capital letter and the specific epithet we are putting a small letter. So the first word is genus. This is a capital letter. M is a capital letter. Mangifera is a Mangifera. M is a capital letter. So this is a genus. Okay. So this genus we are putting a capital letter. So this indica we are putting a small letter. Okay, small letter. Nothing but this I is a species or a specific epithet. Okay, so this indica is a specific epithet. This Mangifera is a genus. So M is a genus and I is a specific epithet. So the first word denoting the genus, this M word is denoting the genus and this is I word is denoting the specific epithet. We are mentioning a capital letter. Okay, so the word the genus we are mentioning a capital letter M. So we are mentioning a small letter I. Guys, please note it down points of universal principles because it is most important. Previously they are asked in accession region questions, so it may be asked in accession region also. Okay, so that's why all are noted down, so don't neglect my points. Okay, so then next we are discussing the Mangifera indica ling. Okay, Mangifera indica ling. So the Mangifera indica ling. So after the biological word, okay, after the biological name means after the specific epithet, okay, after the specific epithet we are using a scientist name like Linnaeus. Okay, because Linnaeus is described the mango. Okay, so they are described. Okay, and they are proposed this scientific name, Mangifera indica. Okay, so Linnaeus is described and proposed this name, Mangifera indica, this scientific name described by the Linnaeus. So that's why we are using after the specific epithet. Okay, this Linnaeus name is described. Okay, are putting after the specific epithet, we are using the Linnaeus word Lin. Okay, we are using the Lin word, not Linnaeus. Okay, so actually this word is in abbreviated form. Okay, so this is abbreviated form. Okay, abbreviated form we are using. Okay, so this is underlining is not correct. So this is an abbreviated form. Lin is a abbreviated form which is described by the Linnaeus. So in this video we are covering the biological some principles, binomial nomenclature, some principles. Okay, so in the next session we are going to discuss about the classification. Okay, classification is the most important. Okay, so in this class is a very important in the future classes also most important. So be careful, guys. In the next session we are going to discuss about the classification. Until then, stay tuned and have a nice day. Thank you all.